Hey, good morning, everybody. So I can't see your faces. I wish I could, but happy Saturday. And today I have a special guest on this show. Her name is Charlene, and she is the CEO and founder of Hip Shake Fitness. And she is a Filipino who's going to be showing us some low carb recipes. So this is going to be the Cauliflower Rice Bowls. And I mean, we just have a lot of fun stuff. I feel like I should have brought cauliflower, but anyway, let me present you Miss Charlene Dipaola. Okay. Hey, Charlene. Okay, I just realized I don't know if I said your last name right. How do you say your last name?
Yeah, no, you did it perfectly.
Okay, awesome. Hey, so go ahead and please introduce yourself. Yeah, thanks for hopping on. I'm so excited. Like, I'm like such a bread person, but then when you said cauliflower rice bowl, I was like, that actually sounds really good. And I wish I bought some right now. So please tell us more about yourself and about Hip Shake Fitness.
Sure. I'd love to. First of all, thank you so much for having me on your show. I love collaborating with other Filipinas, but also other women. I just think, when we're helping each other and supporting each other, it lifts everyone up. So I really appreciate it.
I agree. I just love that you reached out to me too. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was like intimidated. I was like, oh, she's like super cool. So thank you for collaborating and thank you for showing our viewers a healthier way to enjoy rice.
Yeah, absolutely. So rice is such, so I guess just a little bit about me. I'm Charlene and I started Hip Shake Fitness. We started about 3 years ago, for almost 4 now. But what it is, it's an online dance workout studio. And so really it's a community of women who love dancing, who love doing dance workouts and getting fit at the same time or living healthier at the same time. We have about 200 different classes that are all on the site, so you can do them all at your home. Literally, you can close the door and dance like nobody's watching.
That's a lot of dances. I think you had over 200. That's so cool.
Yeah, we have a lot of different workouts. We also, actually, I wanted to give a shout out. One of my instructors, Ali, I don't know if she's watching, is a Filipina. She teaches my K-pop dance party.
Ooh, I gotta tell my cousins. They are all about K-pop dancing.
Awesome. Yes, please let them know. We have like 14 different class types, so it's a lot of different, but it's all dance-based. Mm-hmm. A lot of cardio, of course, but we also add a lot of strength. Like K-pop dance party is really popular. We have a burlesque burn. So it's like Pilates, and then you do burlesque. We also have a really popular one is tone and twerk. So you do butt toning and then you do twerk dance. It's really, really fun. Like when I heard it, I was like, what? But it's really fun.
That's really cool. And as I understand, you have a trial too on the website. So like a lot of people could try it out, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm actually giving your readers a 45-day free trial. The code, I think, is Shake It 45. So
I think so.
Type that in low caps. You can get a 45-day free trial.
Thank you. And now's the time to do it. I mean, like there's no gyms open and you can do it at home and it's something fun, right? Like, I mean, I'm not a dancer, so I would legit close the door and make sure no one's watching me, but
for sure. It's so funny because my hair is like here. Is this?
No. No, I think it's fine. I think it looks good. So anyway,
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no.
It's all you. Say that. So part of it is, so my journey, why I started my business is, so a few years ago, my husband and I were trying to have kids, and in the process, I realized that I got diagnosed with PCOS, which is a hormonal imbalance that actually affects 1 in 10 women, but also means that it was going to be hard for us to have kids. And so that made me it was a big struggle for me because I was like, it's like, I'm Filipina, everyone has babies. It's like, oh my God. So I didn't really expect it. And so one thing, what you could do, when you have it is really be good with consistently working out, but at the same time, low carb diet is highly recommended. And so that's kind of, but that, dancing was how I got back into my femininity. And at the same time, I grew back my love for cooking.
That's awesome. And now you have a baby, right?
Yeah, I have a 6-month-old.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Boy or girl?
A boy.
Boy, what's his name?
Theodore.
Theodore, I love it. So like, I mean, I just see like this whole journey with hip shake fitness, eating healthy. Like you got Theodore, right? And that is like beyond anything you can, purchase in this world or anything that you can get. It's a big deal, right? It's a lot more than just eating healthy.
It's a blessing. But also I'm a new mom, so it's like, it's hard. It's a hard adjustment, but definitely, I mean, we asked for this. We worked hard for this. We actually did fertility treatments, and it's been a long journey, but happy to be here.
I know. I'm so glad you have Theodore, and your journey is just amazing. Because I was reading and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like incredible. And shout out to, by the way, like early happy Mother's Day to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's gonna be your first Mother's Day, right?
Yes.
Yay! Yeah. And shout out to all the moms out there, by the way, because like
That's
you're
right.
here. Yeah, you have a business. You are here on a Saturday. So kudos to you. I know you're busy, and also Flip family is on, Jen. So she's also a mommy of 2, and she says, "Ooh, yay, ready to twerk."
Oh, hi, Jen, Flip family.
Yeah, so we do
There's
cooking
no
shows
today, but that's
We should do another one. Oh my God, it would be so embarrassing if I do it though. So like maybe somebody else. Oh, and she also says, thank you for sharing your story.
Oh,
yeah, so it's very inspirational. So this is more than just cauliflower rice bowls, guys.
For sure.
All right, so you take it away. Take it away. Show us the goods.
All right. So really quickly, the reason why I love cauliflower, I mean, with Filipinos, with us, rice is a staple, right? It's like you can't live without rice. And so I've been really experimenting on a lot of different ways to kind of incorporate a rice type of thing in the meal, but even if it's not and it's low carb. And I think cauliflower is really one of the ways that I think it's really good in terms of incorporating in your meal. Here's the thing, a lot of people will just have cauliflower. You can buy cauliflower rice in Trader Joe's or whatever, right? And you just cook that. But I personally think, and I think it's because, of our background of having rice, just eating cauliflower rice on its own, it's not that good. Kind of stinks. It's like, but however, I think if you kind of mix it up and change it up around, there are a lot of ways, a lot of things you can do with cauliflower rice. And so today, because it's brunch, I'm making cauliflower breakfast bowl. So in the Philippines, almost all breakfast has rice, and we call it sinangag, right? The really popular one is garlic rice.
Yes.
Which is garlic sinangag. But my version, what I'm doing is sort of like, I guess, a Filipino American fusion, but it's got garlic and bacon and all that fun stuff. So yeah. So I'm really excited. So so you can. Is it okay if you put the ingredients in the description?
Yes. Okay. So I'll actually share my screen. I'm gonna remove my. No, I can't remove my face because you can't hear me, but I will share your recipe.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
Great. Yeah. So I will get started, and we'll definitely have all the ingredients down for you guys, but you can see my beautiful pot. So, it's really just grab any pot, and I love using bacon. I love bacon. Incorporated in a lot of my dishes. And so what I do is I just have the bacon pre-cut and literally just cook it. So we'll start with that.
bacon just makes everything so much better.
Right?
And it's really not even like that bad. I think what makes it bad is if you eat like 20 slices of bacon and like you do that every day. That's kind of like,
yeah, for
okay,
sure.
yeah.
I think a lot of people when we were growing up, we were kind of programmed to think that fat was bad. So
Yes.
there's a lot of like low fat. You have to eat low fat, but really, I don't think it's bad at all. Especially if you have good fats. Of course, bacon is saturated fat, which is a little bit, not as good as like avocado. But
Yes.
I think if you don't, combine it with carbs, I think the combination of fat and carbs is what's bad.
Yes.
Fat and protein, then it's good for you.
Yes, I think so too. And that's why like a lot of people do the keto diet, right?
Yeah.
Just not exclusively though, because there's certain things that you can't have on keto. Like, can you have cauliflower on keto?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can.
Yeah,
I'm not
for sure.
familiar.
It's definitely keto-friendly recipe.
Got it. That's awesome. So actually, I will include, while I try to figure out how to do my other screen share, I always do this like on a separate screen. I will add the ingredients in the description for now, just so people can see it. And by the way, guys, you can find this whole recipe on hipshakefitness.com. And there's a ton of really cool recipes on there that I'm going to share later too, because I was looking through it. I was like, oh, this looks really fun. I would want to do this at home.
Yeah, I just, you know what it is that when I was young, I went to cooking school in the Philippines.
Oh, you did?
I did. I don't know if you, I think you might be too young to remember this. I'm a little bit older than you. But there was a popular chef in the Philippines. Her name was Sylvia Reynoso Gala.
Okay.
And so she had a cooking school, and my dad sent me there back in high school. And so I was always taking cooking classes when I was younger.
Okay.
But the thing was, I got a bit burnt out because every time we would have a gathering or like Christmas, they would always make me cook. And so I was like, I'm tired of cooking. And so I kind of like, whatever, stopped, didn't really enjoy it. But not recently, but since I went into being, healthier with my eating and also being low carb because of my hormonal issues, I actually fell back in love with cooking because now I can kind of cook for a purpose.
Yeah, that's true.
Not just cooking for cooking's sake.
Yes. And I think that's actually very important. Otherwise, you wouldn't cook. Like, if you don't have a reason to, like, why would you? You could Postmates. You could just go to Trader Joe's and buy something pre-made, right?
Exactly. And you've been cooking a lot. I see you on your Instagram stories. You cook a lot.
Yes, I do. And you know what? Like that, because I was trying to think, like, I'm like, why did I start cooking in the first place? I used to be terrified of cooking. Like when I first started college, I couldn't like cook comfortably without freaking out. And
really?
And so my need, like my why I had to cook was because one, I had to save money. It was college. I mean, I was eating a lot of like kangkong, which is I think you call it water spinach in English.
I have no idea. It's not
really?
Spinach. It's not just straight spinach.
No, it's.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's different. It looks different.
Well, people call it swamp cabbage, which I think is a terrible name, and I really don't think people should be calling it swamp cabbage. Okay. But that okra, I would eat a lot. Eggplant, and then I'd eat it with bagoong because it was cheap. And then eventually you get tired of it, right? And so I was like, oh, like never mind. So then eventually too, like I was so scared of gaining the freshman 15, and so I was like, well, I need to learn how to cook and know what's going in my food. Otherwise, I will get the freshman 15. So that's a big part of it. And also, like, I mean, I learned for the longest time, people are saying Filipino food is unhealthy. And I was like,
Yeah.
when I make my own, I realize like it's not. And if you do take out like at other Filipino spots, it might just be that they use like a ton of oil or something, which if you're a restaurant, I don't blame you if you're just churning out food. You want it to taste good. You want it to be, to have that like silkiness from the oil and like
Right.
MSG maybe. I don't know. But when you actually make it at home, it's not that bad.
I think that there's definitely a big kind of assumption that Filipino food is unhealthy. I think one thing too is the popular Filipino foods like the lumpia and the pancit. They can be pretty unhealthy. But if you actually go to different parts in the Philippines, and you can try like in the South Philippines in Davao, they have a lot of coconut milk in their food, and then they have a lot of veggies in their food. There's also in North Philippines, in Pampanga, they have really good food, and it's just kind of thought of as, I think, it hasn't been as explored, I think, as other cultures.
So I completely agree. And I also think like even like those regions that you talked about, I really wish I had more knowledge about it. And I think maybe if you do, we can do another one where you share like your knowledge about these foods. But my family's from Manila. So I only know like the Tagalog foods, like all the, pretty standard, like the most common ones too that you see. And then I'm making friends who are from Ilocos or like Visayas and like all the other areas. And I'm finding out about all these foods and all these different variants. And I'm like, how come I have never heard of this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think I'm really knowledgeable with. I know I've tried a few, so I just know that that what I've tried, but definitely there's so many different versions. Like even adobo, there's different versions. There's adobo with turmeric, which they call adobong dilaw.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like yellow. Yeah, and then there's adobo with coconut oil. I actually forgot there's a term for it, but it's like adobo, right? Everyone thinks adobo is one kind, but there's actually different types of adobo depending on what region.
Yes, and I think recently I made the adobo sagata, which is the coconut milk one. And
how did it go?
How
did it go? How was it?
It was fairly easy because sometimes I'm like, I swear, like there's something I'm missing. Is there's some magical thing I'm supposed to add? But you just add the coconut oil and it's so good. And it's the good fats, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna stay healthy and and like nice skin and stuff from the coconut milk.
Yeah, so you just add it after. So you cook the adobo and you add it after, or you?
Yeah, or I add it all actually at once. And I know that people sometimes like there's different variations, but I just add it all at once so that it can reduce. And I found that works pretty well. So it was really good. I mean, so
I think I'm gonna try that.
Try it out.
My bacon is cooked. I don't know if you guys can see that. My bacon is pretty cooked now. I'm gonna grab a paper towel. Awesome.
And so now I am actually figuring out how to do this. Aha, I did it. I'm going to finally show your ingredients here. There you go.
Yay!
My boyfriend even offered to help me, and I was like, I got this. And then I was just like, oh.
You got this. You don't need him.
I know. So there's actually a few people that are saying
What's
hello.
Your boyfriend's name?
Oh, his name's Doug. He's outside. He said he's lifting, and I was like, okay, great. Go ahead, lift. I like it. keep him healthy, keep his heart rate up. So there's actually a few people who are messaging saying hello. So hi, Nancy. I don't know if you can see their comments. Are you able to see them, Charlene?
I can see like one at a time.
So okay.
Scroll.
Got it. So I see. Who do you see?
Oh yeah, I do see it. Hi.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So there's a few people on here. I am Mocha's my aunt. Lorraine, so she says, if you want to learn dishes from Infanta, Quezon, I'm just a message away. Perfect. Got somebody to hit up.
Yeah, there you go.
And Nancy Huffman, she says, my mom stayed the same tiny size all her life, eating Filipino chicken and fish dishes. Her kids got fat, though, throwing the sauce on the rice and eating. Man.
I'm telling you, it's the rice, man.
If they threw that sauce on cauliflower rice
Yes.
and ate, they would have stayed tiny too, huh? So
I love, this is my own, like, I love using the bacon fat because I feel like there's tons of flavor in the bacon that, like, if you're just, I don't want to throw it away. And also, like, it saves money, right? It's like you don't need to use oil. But that's how I do it. My husband hates that I do it.
Why?
So I just don't tell him.
And he doesn't know. He doesn't know it won't hurt him, right?
He doesn't know it won't kill him. Anyway, so it's just the bacon fat, and I'm adding the garlic. This is like sinangag, literally.
Yes.
How you make Filipino sinangag.
So good.
Oh, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell.
I know.
The smell of garlic.
Well, I agree too with the bacon thing. I have a jar of bacon fat in the fridge.
No, really?
Yeah. And we also have one, we cooked lamb a few days ago, and I love lamb. So I saved it, and I was like, hey, we can make popcorn. We can, like, stir fry some things in here.
So that is the ginger and the garlic, and then putting in this green onions. And then I'm putting in the cauliflower.
Ooh.
Getting from here.
So what did you do to the cauliflower?
Yes, actually, I was going to tell you. So you can definitely put, you can buy cauliflower rice in the store, right? You can buy it rice, or you can do it your own. It's cheaper if you do it on your own. You just need a food processor. But usually what you would do, in at least the recipe that I have, is you put the cauliflower here and it hasn't been cooked yet. And so after you put the cauliflower here, it hasn't been cooked yet. You have to let it cook for about 4 to 5 minutes, or sometimes 6, just until it's soft, right? But I have a hack that I wanted to share with everyone. If you want it quick, what I do is I just put the cauliflower in the microwave for about 5 minutes. And literally, you can do the same recipe, but without, like, having to wait for the cauliflower to fry and get cooked in a pan.
Oh my gosh. That's such a, I just never even, that never occurred to me. That's such a good idea if you want that, like, super fast.
Yeah, if you want it super fast, you can cook the cauliflower while you're doing the bacon. Yeah. And then also, some people don't like the smell of cauliflower being cooked, because sometimes it does kind of stink.
Yeah. Yeah, it smells like fart.
And so if you microwave it, then it doesn't stink up your whole kitchen. It just stinks up the microwave.
Yeah, that's but I love, like, the fast thing too. And as a mom, I feel like that's such an important thing. And I know Jen too, like, she is providing some recipes for moms where, no fuss, like, you can get all fancy if you want to, but come on, the microwave is right there.
Oh, is she really? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, and you can even pre-cook the cauliflower. Like, I sometimes will just cook it and put it in the fridge so that next time it doesn't last that long, though. That's the only issue, because it doesn't last that long.
Right.
But it's easier.
Have you tried freezing it?
Wait, I haven't.
I wonder what it would be.
Just cooking on the pan is what I've been doing.
Yeah.
But I do, like, not for rice, I'll do, like, macaroni salad? But
yes.
Instead of macaroni, boiled cauliflower.
No, that's actually like, oh my gosh, like, can you, like, I feel like you can make a whole list of all the cauliflower hacks that you have, because I am about to buy, like, the next time I go to the store, like just buy a bunch of cauliflower and make like this, the sinangag, like you mentioned, like the mac salad, but with cauliflower.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
Ooh.
I feel like my diet is like 50% cauliflower.
That's awesome though, because like I feel like here's my thing, right? There's a lot of people who do things like actually Crystal, she says right here, she's vegetarian. I'm so thankful for this. Love cauliflower. I'm about to buy a bunch.
Yay!
So I feel like if you integrate something like cauliflower, right? And we're going to talk about like the calories breakdown too. There's people who are like keto, there's people who are vegan and do certain health things. For me, it's just very calories in, calories out.
Yeah.
And so I eat a lot of like desserts and like breads and stuff. So if there's something that I can cut back on and like cauliflower can help with the calories, like I would most definitely take it on just so I can have more of the adobo or more of the bulala or something.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. Like I'm really not good with counting calories, but if I know that, I just don't eat the rice, I can have as much cauliflower as I want. I can have as much adobo as I want, but I just don't, I just make sure I have the greens and the meat and that's it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
No counting.
Yeah. So actually, I wanted to see if anybody knew. I'm just going to share real quick. And you guys put in the comments. And I don't know if you know the details, Charlene, but I just put in like some questions here, which I posted on Instagram as well. How many calories are there in 1 cup of white rice? So people who are watching, go ahead and type in your answer. So is it 124 calories for 1 cup? Is it 206 calories? Is it 52? Or is it 258? Just guess. Do you know what the answer is, Charlene?
No, 206. That's my guess.
Ooh, okay. Anyone else? I know there is a certain delay. Like there's a little bit of a delay between the comments and the live. So I don't know if anyone's going to put anything in, but maybe just to speed it up, I'm just going to say that, yes, Charlene, you are right. It is 206 calories for 1 cup, which is a cookie. That's a cookie. A hefty cookie.
Heart said 124.
124.
Higher.
Yeah, 258. Yeah, it's low. It's 206, which is still like, if you think about it, that's hefty. That's legit like a cookie with butter and like all this stuff in it.
Yeah.
So here, straight to the belly. So in the next quiz, after you show us what you're doing next, I'm going to ask you guys how many calories are in brown rice.
So this is 4 eggs. It's up to you. Like some people like more eggs. Some people don't like as much eggs. I love having eggs. I feel like it helps make the cauliflower rice really full. So I'm just mixing it up. And I made a little hole here on my pan where I'm gonna cook my eggs.
Ooh.
Maybe put just a little bit of olive oil. Because I like it when the egg has pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Has little pieces that you can taste the egg instead of really being absorbed into the rice. So I'll just kind of put that in there.
Ah, that is such a nifty guide because what I do is I add it on without making the well and it gets soggy and I don't get the pieces like you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I guess that is what I have to do.
Yeah.
Make a well.
And make a little well and let it cook. So we're just going to let it cook. And yeah, go ahead. You want to do
Ooh, yes. So actually I wanted to bring up a few. Oh, so this person said, can you bring up the mic volume of your guest? I'm having trouble hearing her. I think it's just a matter of like talking closer to the phone, but That's about it. Ooh, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
look, there's so many comments.
I
so
know.
Happy.
So
somebody said lots of carbohydrates not good for any diabetic.
Yes.
Folks.
Normal rice. Yeah, she's talking about
so
the white
true.
rice.
That's so true.
So this one, she says, also, I can't eat regular rice at night, so cauliflower rice is a good alternative. I agree. We're going to also see like how many calories it has too. It's pretty awesome. Like when I was looking at it, I was like, what? Like what? Why? Why didn't I do this sooner? So let me just share this. So now, guys, okay. How many calories are 1 cup of brown rice? Is it 157, 84, 216, or 301? And the reason why I brought this up is because, so type it in the comments what your guess is. And the reason why I brought this up is because I remembered when my family was trying to eat healthier, they said, we're going to go do brown rice, right? And now, like, I start to understand, like, if you're just purely talking about weight loss and like fat burning and stuff like that, like it's calories in, calories out. So a lot of people, I think they're going to lose weight eating. There's all these things about it. Okay. So basically I'm just talking about calories. And I was under the assumption that brown rice has less calories. So there's people who are saying 157. Someone said 216. Someone also said 157. Do you know, Charlene? Can you guess?
I'm going to go with my guess is 157.
Okay. Brown rice has 216 calories.
So it's not that much.
Yeah, it's 216 calories. And remember, white rice is 206 calories. So they're about the same. Yeah, they're about the same when it comes to like calorie intake. So 1 cup of brown rice actually just has a few more calories than a cup of white rice. And so it's like, to me, I was just like, are you serious?
That's
like
crazy.
Right? And so, well, I want you guys to also answer this in the comments. Now we're going to go into cauliflower rice. And Charlene, do you know what the answer to this is?
Oh my God. Oh no.
Okay, so
I'm going to guess 27.
Okay, 27. So guys, say it in the comments. Is it 27 calories? Is it 99 calories? Is it 132 calories? Or is it 212 calories? So while you guys are guessing, I'm just going to put up Nancy's message. So she says, brown rice has few less carbs, more fiber. When I need total carb count, I can subtract the fiber. So it's few less carbs than white rice. So I think that part with the fiber, that's the thing that like maybe brown rice has over white rice. And so it depends on what you need. And I know fiber is, the only thing I know fiber is it's good for your stool. So anyway.
Get regular.
Yeah, get you regular. Okay, so people are saying 99 and 27 to 30 calories, Nancy said, and then 99, and then Lionheart says 27. So guys, it's 27 calories for a cup of cauli rice. 27.
You need as much as you want.
That's insane. That's okay. Let me the math right now in my head.
Nancy has a really good. She was talking about the diabetic. I don't know if you saw that comment, but she was talking about diabetes. So a lot of Filipinos have diabetes, and also me, because I have PCOS, I'm actually pre-diabetic, and I do, and it's not just about cutting sugar, but also cutting empty carbohydrates and really carbohydrates. So that's why cauliflower is also really good for that.
Yeah. Yes, that's such a good point too. And like, I think it really is like we eat rice, like we as in like the Filipino culture, rice is just such a big part of our diet. And I feel like the thought is it always has to be there. Otherwise the food is just not as enjoyable. But also it does take training. Like, so if you want to incorporate cauliflower rice into your diet, I'm not going to say you're going to fall in love with it right away, but create the sinangag, this cauliflower rice bowl, and a few more other ideas that we'll talk about later. And assure you, your palate will get used to it and be like, oh, actually, like, this isn't that bad.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely don't think like just saying, okay, I'm going to cut it all out. Sometimes that's harder, but you can definitely just, okay, what about, let's try to do some recipes to see if you like it. Because I believe that if you don't enjoy something, you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
If you're drudging and kind of like complaining your way throughout doing something, it's not going to happen. So finding good substitutes that you'll actually enjoy, that I think is the key. And cauliflower rice done well, I do believe is good.
I mean, I'm looking at your rice right now, and that doesn't seem like something I'd be struggling to eat. That looks really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can see I have all the different chunks in there. I'm just going to put some salt.
Wow.
Put some pepper.
Oh, that's pepper. I was wondering.
What's that?
I was wondering what that was. I was like, is that a blowtorch?
Pepper. And if you want it spicy, you can also put red pepper instead of just regular pepper.
Yeah.
If you like it. If you like to spice it up.
Ooh, that sounds so good. There's a few people. So Resty says, brown rice seems more filling to me. So in theory, I eat less. I have found that too with brown rice. It's very like, it just hits your stomach. I'm like, oh. So I would eat like way less than I would white rice. So, ooh, the bacon! The bacon!
Yeah.
I love bacon.
Back in. Oops, I spilled one.
Yum.
Oops.
You spilled a bacon?
Spilled bacon, but I'm gonna eat it later.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, you're not gonna throw that away, right? Someone says, Lorraine, oh my gosh, 27 calories only. That sounds awesome. I'll be cooking it every time I'm gonna consume rice. Oh yeah.
I hope you do. I have 4 recipes for cauliflower rice you can try.
Yes.
If you guys want it, I think we can post it.
I will actually. So I'm just going to look it up, Hip Shake Fitness. So what I'm going to do is I am going to share my screen, and I wanted to show like other Filipinonized rice ideas, but also I wanted to show your website to people. So I have it here, Hip Shake Fitness. I'm using my boyfriend's laptop. He's going to have like all sorts of Hip Shake Fitness stuff like showing up in his history. Oh my gosh. So I do want to show you guys the Hip Shake Fitness Cauliflower Rice Bowls, because although Charlene is making this one here live, I went on her website and she had 4 different ways to make it. And so let me see. Let's share this. Oh, wait, share screen. All right. Application window, Chrome tab. Okay, so here it is. So 4 ways to make cauliflower rice. So this is a Hip Shake Fitness website. Very clean. I love it too. It's so easy to read stuff. There's Charlene with her 4 rice bowls.
That was me pregnant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, getting ready for
was
Theodore.
8 months there.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh, you're getting ready for little Teddy. Theodore. I don't know if you call him Teddy, but
it is Teddy actually. You got
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
I was just like, I don't know. I just hear that's such a cute name. So here we've got, I'm going to make it bigger, coconut lime cauliflower rice. Sounds really good.
That one. That's
sounds
really
like
good with that's really good with meat dishes like pork, like that and pork belly.
Lechon. Ooh, so simple too. Coconut oil. This one is garlic jalapeno cauliflower rice. Ooh, that's spicy. I like that too. That is a nice spice to add to the jalapenos if you have it. Oh, yeah. So good. And then what's next? Let's see. The cauli breakfast bowl, which you are making live for us right now. What a treat. There's the bacon. Okay. And then the last one is Mediterranean cauliflower rice from Cookie and Kate. And Cookie and Kate is, yes, that's the, that's right. I've seen that before.
Blog. I think they're not
yes.
Filipino, but really good paleo
yeah.
blog. And this recipe is really good for fish.
Ooh, I love that.
Lemon and almonds and parsley.
Parsley. Really oh, that is awesome. I love how you also talk about which ones go well with what. So
here you go. Can you see?
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. That looks so yummy.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
I wish I could
hungry.
give it to you.
I know. I'm hungry.
Next time you're gonna have to come over.
I know. For low carb party. And then like hip shake fitness, like everyone like is dancing and eating cauliflower rice bowls.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
look what oh look, Nancy. I had to give up cooking regular rice every day as well as pasta because I got diagnosed with diabetes 26 years ago. And
Oh,
so she really, I mean, I guess she uses cauliflower rice a lot.
thank
And
you for sharing that. My grandfather had diabetes, and actually, I have on both sides of my family. I have diabetes. In there's diabetes in both sides, so I am so worried that I'm gonna get it. Not, I don't have it yet, but I'm just, it's on both sides, so there's a big chance that
I see.
I'll get it.
Well, also you're taking care of yourself too. And I mean, I feel like that's a big part of it with even hip shake fitness, right? And you know how to feed yourself, you know the recipes, and I feel like if you're active about it, like you're good.
Yeah, I mean that definitely. I mean, especially type 2 diabetes is something you can change or can kind of hopefully take care of
Yeah.
with good lifestyle and good eating habits. But just don't. I'm trying not to even get there. Hopefully,
Yes. Yeah.
fingers
Totally,
crossed.
totally. Well, I love that you're sharing this and helping other people out too, like Nancy, for example. And
Yeah.
also, she says you could use different styles of bacon.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
All your favorite bacons.
Such a good idea. So, oh my gosh, like, can I see the bowl again, please? That looks so
Yes, for
nice.
sure.
I love it. Oh, it's just like in the photos on your website. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. And actually, I just had a thought. You know what it kind of looks like?
What?
A poke bowl.
That's right. It does.
Yeah, I wonder if you can do one, like a poke rice recipe or something. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe you can try with maybe like cauliflower and soy sauce and something.
Yes.
Maybe that might be
Sesame
good.
oil. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to also share some other Filipino ideas, like I mentioned. Let me see. Here it is. Okay.
I'm gonna go in this phone, so that I can talk to you guys better.
Awesome. Oh, so you're done cooking, right? So I can probably just
Yep.
turn off the laptop, and then so that your face is bigger, we can see your face more. Okay, so some other Filipino nice ideas. So this is already like a sinangag. So that first one is garlic fried rice. So it's pretty similar, and you just put like a bunch of garlic. I don't know, like 5 or 20 or 30 garlic cloves, depending on what kind of garlic person you are. And then let's see, the cauli arroz caldo. So that is actually a recipe that you talked about earlier. And
oh my
actually,
God, that's so good. I
really
love doing that when I'm feeling sick or when it's cold. When I was growing up, there was an arroz caldo carinderia.
Oh, what?
A store across the street, and my grandfather used to always take me there. So I love making that recipe.
So when did you immigrate here?
I moved here in 2002. I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay.
It was after university, so I was like 21.
Oh, got it. I think that's pretty similar. I think I went here like December 1999, so pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. Really? But I love how you have that memory of the carinderia and the arroz caldo. That's really cool that you have those memories. That, I mean, my boyfriend's always like, man, I'm jealous that you have these memories like in the Philippines, right? But
yeah, for sure.
So we're blessed to have that.
Oh my God, I haven't tried that.
I was just thinking of like, what other rice dishes do we have in the Philippines that we could turn into cauliflower rice? So that's one of them. And then the cauli silog, which is basically, right, you make garlic fried rice or just like the cauli rice bowl that you made, and then you put whatever silog meat you want.
Yep. That's awesome.
So this guy said, Julius made cauliflower rice for the the GF now wife one night in the morning after I told her it was cauliflower rice, and she couldn't believe it. That's
No
such a great
way.
story.
Really? No way. That's nuts.
You got to
That
tell
must
us
be
what you
really
did.
good. You must be really good, Julius.
Yeah, I was like, can you tell us what you did? Because I don't know how I could get away with that. But I'm sure your cauli rice bowl, like if nobody knew, like it would be hard to tell if you just said it was rice, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I can tell, but it's good. Like I can eat the whole thing, but rice.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
rice
to
is
me,
different.
it's a treat.
Yeah, totally. So actually, let's see. Nancy says, arroscado is so comforting when you're sick, just like you said earlier. And I put really quickly your chicken arroz cauli, or I think you actually called it something else, but I don't know. So anyway, this is the recipe. These are just the ingredients from Hip Shake Fitness website. And if you want the full recipe, just go to hipshakefitness.com. Like, you've got a bunch of cool recipes on there, Charlene. And
oh, thank you.
I mean, I was just like looking at it. I was like, why didn't I like even think about this stuff before? Like, I never thought about it until we were like, oh, let's collaborate. So I'm like, I need to integrate more cauliflower.
We gotta collab more, girl.
I know, like maybe do a dance one, but like I'll have someone else come in and like dance or something. I'll just like watch.
No, you gotta go.
Live? Oh, I don't know. So Strictly Plinking said, "Mabuhay to all from California." Oh, that's a good one. I love it.
Yes, I love it.
And then Julia said, "Added spam." That is, I mean, you can't go wrong with spam.
Added spam, the secret to everything.
Yeah, I feel like you can't go wrong with spam. There's Hip Shake Fitness. Our recipes are on a YouTube page too. That's right. So you also have a YouTube channel, and you guys got a ton of subscribers, which is amazing. And you've got all the cool dance moves. So let me actually put that here. So this is the last slide that I have. Oh. And I've got hipshakefitness.com. I should have included you guys' YouTube channel, but yes, you guys, they have a YouTube channel. And make sure you follow them on Instagram. Make sure you go on their website. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel if you want to have some fun exercises at home. And then also like these low carb recipes and these healthy recipes. And Charlene, this is yours. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was just saying, yes, please. We'd love to have you there. We'd love to dance with you. We would love to have more Filipinos in the channel. And also, one of the things that I think you'll notice when you see the channel is we really try to have diversity in our dancers. So a lot of minorities, African American, Filipinos, those are the trainers, the instructors that we have. Awesome. So I think you'll enjoy that.
Yeah, and there's just something too, like that's cool to see somebody who looks like you or is similar to your culture that is like teaching you this, and you're like, oh, I can get down to this.
I think so, and I know Filipinos, a lot of you guys and girls can get down.
Yeah, oh yeah,
right.
Sometimes I'm like, what happened to me? Like, it's like I can't get down as
like
well.
When I go to a Filipino party, it's actually the old, like my titas, they're dancing like crazy. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't keep up.
Yes. Like my grandma, sometimes I'm like, she's got like decades on me, man. Like, how did she do that? Oh my gosh. And I actually also wanted to just showcase a few of the recipes that you have on your website. Let me see if I could share them. I saw that you had Christy Kunanan.
Yes, I love Christy.
Yes, I love Christy too. We got to like really know each other because I interviewed her.
Okay.
So let me see. I'm gonna share this.
Cheery ice cream. You can buy her pints, I believe, are for sale.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And they're vegan. Here it is. There you go. So this is on the Hip Shake Fitness website. And this is the mango and mint ice cream recipe. And it's vegan and it's low sugar.
And it's so good. This one was so good.
You guys look like you're having so much fun. We have a party after this COVID thing. Oh my gosh, that looks so
Pretty
good.
much.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone.
And then, yeah, oh, that looks so nice. Oh my gosh, your kitchen looks nice too, by the way.
Thank you.
Look at that mango and mint. Oh, I love it. And then you also had some, what is it? Well, basically, I'll just share like the ones that I'm looking at and making is you have a keto matcha mug cake recipe. And that looks really
Yes.
good. Oh my gosh, matcha mug cake. And I'm like all about matcha right now. And so
Oh, are
anything
you?
sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sweet and
That's
matcha.
so good. It's microwave.
Yes. I love it. I love
so
those
good.
recipes because it's so fast, right? And then you get dessert right there.
Absolutely. I'm all about making it easy,
Mhm.
because people, I think people think, oh, it's so hard. I have to cook everything for myself. But, you can do it and you can do it easy and you'll feel better and, won't be feeling like you're going to take a nap in
Yeah.
the afternoon.
Yeah. I mean, food coma, which is like me
Yeah.
all the time if I eat
Yep.
too much bread.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, also, did you want to add anything else about Hip Shake Fitness, about any projects you got coming up?
Yeah. So it's really my project is Hip Shake Fitness. I'm there 24/7. We have a we have a promo for everyone who's watching. If you just use the code ShakeIt45, you can join our studio, and you get 45 days free. Currently, we have an intensive. It's called Spring Dance Intensive. So it's 3 weeks, three dance styles, three body parts. So this week was burlesque, burn, and we did arms. And then next week we're doing Bollywood, and we're gonna be focusing on core.
Ooh.
So yeah, really really fun. We have an amazing community. I just love hearing stories from other women and talking to other. It's really just women focused, women empowering community, and so I would love it if you guys would join us.
Yes, thank you.
Or
And
give us
thank
a
you
try
so
at least.
much. Yeah, thank you for the promo code. When you sent it to me via email, I was like, oh, like I definitely want to check this out. And I just love the energy that you're providing and the community that you're providing with Hip Shake Fitness. And you can see it like through the YouTube videos. The YouTube videos look very clean, very friendly. Like it just looks very inviting. Even your website looked very inviting. And there wasn't,
Oh,
like it made me want to like, oh, like I don't dance, but maybe I'm about to.
thank you. And anyone can dance.
Yeah,
Anyone can dance.
that's
You can
true.
do it.
That's
I
true.
know you can. You
Yeah, and
have
I'm
it
all
in you,
like,
girl.
maybe when no one's watching, okay? um, but yeah, I just wanted to add your handles on here, your Instagram handles. So you guys make sure you follow Charlene. Make sure you follow Hip Shake Fitness. You guys are cranking out content. You guys got your amazing videos. Like I said, your videos look really nice. I'm like,
Oh, well, thank you. Wait, you're in LA, right?
I'm in Orange County.
Oh, you're Orange County. Okay, well,
Yeah, not
if you
far.
ever decide to jump in on the shoot.
I'll be the one they put in the back, like when they have the example, they have the group, and then they have like the people in the back who are like for the people who are beginners. It's like me.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's how I started.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that and then slowly move my way up to the front. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Charlene. I got hungry. Like you were making the bacon, like it just looked so delicious. And like I said, if you like one of the viewers, if you decided to not tell anybody it was cauliflower fried rice, maybe you could get away with it.
Yeah. Just put a lot of egg and a lot of bacon.
Yeah. A lot of egg and a lot of bacon will do wonders to anything.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for hopping on. Are there any last words or anything else you'd like to share before we hop off?
I just wanted to give a shout out to all the moms. Mother's Day is tomorrow, and I'm 6 months into it, and I can understand how hard it is to be a mom. And so I know everyone's just trying, especially now everyone's home taking care of their kids. Everyone's just trying to do their best, and I just wanted to let all the moms know you're amazing, and the world is carried by you, and you got, just rock it.
That's so true. Happy Mother's Day. Happy advanced Mother's Day to all mothers out there. And I really like what you said about you carry the world. That never occurred to me until now. I'm like, that is true. We would not be here if we didn't have mothers to begin with.
sure.
So,
For
yeah.
sure. And shout out to my mom.
Oh yeah, shout out to my moms
I don't know
too.
who's watching.
Yeah, I have my 2 moms and all my friends who are moms, and to you, Charlene. Like, so congratulations, you got Teddy, and this is your first year of being a mom, and I'm just so glad to be part of it with you, to at least talk to you the day before.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. You know, love collaborating with you, and hopefully after all this, we can actually do a real meetup.
Yeah, that would be so fun. That would be so fun. And we'll have food, low carb food, and there will be dancing.
That's right. That's right.
Yay. Well, thank you so much. So I'm going to end this broadcast. Thank you guys so much for hopping in. Thank you for commenting. We love the stories that you're sharing and all the fun answers. And I hope that you guys learned something here today.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye, everybody.